Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. I want to show you a little project I've been working on all morning, and it's a little storage marker that I created for my Copics and the Spectrum Noirs. But I also found out something really cool for my distress markers. Let me talk to you about the distress markers. The distress markers, I used to have them in this little box lid, which is really cool because it's kind of vintage, as you can see. I love it. It's part of a box that I have more stuff in it, but I thought it was cool to put the markers in there just laying down like this, because these markers need to be this way. They cannot be up, sitting up like this. They have to be laying down. Why? Because they are water-based markers, and these markers, in order to have the marker have the ink being fluid on both sides, they need to rest like this. Okay, so that's very important for you to know. Now, since I'm running out of space in my desk, as you can see, I figured out that I drink a lot of this stuff. This is Crystal Light tea. It comes in different flavors, whatever, and they come in those containers. So I have thrown away so many of this, but I don't know, for some reason it rang the bell when I picked up a little bit of that tea today, and while I was working on this one. So what I did is just I laid them down here for now. I know it's not like the best place, but my markers used to be in that space, like in there. And since the desk is getting really uncomfortable, and let me give you a little tour. I have cleaned up a lot, but I as well have fixed a lot of it. And I took a lot of the stuff that was here, and when I created my carousel, and I have another storage system over there, everything is kind of settling down a little bit on this desk. But I like the distress markers there, and for now. And like I said, sorry for moving so much the camera, but I'm trying to see it's the best angle so you can see how they look. They're not gonna bother me because they're like right in the corner over there, and my space of work is like down here, so it's really not gonna be for now it's not gonna be a problem. Now, the more markers I get, obviously I will get more and more containers. Now, the cool part of this video is this storage system over here. I took the idea from somebody on YouTube, and I will put the link down below so you can check it out. There was no point whatsoever for me to do the video about how I do this or how to make this system. Why? Because it's a little bit longer, and I didn't. She makes the whole point in her video. It's really not. It's not that difficult, and it's really fun. So you see here my Copics, and I have my Spectrum Noirs here. Of course, I don't have that amount or massive amount of markers because I'm starting. And for you Copic lovers, you must be saying, well, that's not functional really, because I got all the Copic markers. Yeah, I know. But for people like me that have just a little bit, this is perfect. I just created 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tubes, and I can expand them if I want. I can expand it this way or this way, or from the side. I can add more tubes, and I'm going to show you how. I'm going to have to move the camera again, and I'm sorry, moving. But you understand what I'm trying to say, okay? So let me put my camera right there. I think your view is a little bit better. All right, so if I bring the system how it is right now, which is laying like this on my little shelf, you can actually take apart because I didn't glue them down all the way. I think 3 is enough, but if you have a better table or a better shelf system, this will be much better. I don't. So I have to be very consistent on the way this little shelf or this little storage. Now, if you want to piece them down like this, you can do that, and then you will do stack them up, you know, continuously. These are glued down completely with the glue gun. They are also Mod Podged, and I also put some tissue tape around it so you wouldn't see you know, the edge of the toilet roll or all the paper going from one side to another. I thought having that nice little touch will give a better look to the whole thing. So if you want to use them like this, that's fine too. You can stack them up sitting up, and that will be great too. Now, these markers not necessarily need to be laying down like the distress markers, because these are alcohol based, and I don't think they're gonna be damaged. Now, having them like this will not harm you either way. I think storing them this way is a much better option for you for any kind of markers that you have, because they tend to dry, and you don't want to dry them out, because these are a good investment, and you have to think about how, you know, how you're gonna have your markers ready when you want to color. So I hope you like my little storage system. I really enjoy it very much. It's really fun. Like I said, I would eventually grow the system, but for now it's really good. Another thing I want to show you is that you can actually fit 1, 2, 3, 4 Copics in a with a little bit of space, so you can take them out easily. Now if you put one more, it's kind of a little bit difficult to take them out, so I like 4 for now. Okay, so you can put 4 Copics, or I also put my little micron in there, but I don't like it very much there, so I think my microns should be sitting somewhere else. I'm gonna take it out. So for the spectrums are thicker. It's a thicker marker, so the spectrum, they only fit 3. So I don't think for the spectrum will be such a great idea, but for now, like I said, since I don't have that much, it's okay. Now I want to show you something really quick. Let's say you want to use your distress markers here. You can do that, and you can actually fit like 8 of these in this little system. So I got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, and they fit very well. Now, as you can see, they come out a little bit out. Let me show you. See, compared to the Copics, because these are obviously longer. So, but you can actually use them for your distress marker as well. The measurement, simple. The toilet papers are not, I think they are a little bit less than 5, I think, yeah. But the measurement I did for the height was 5.5. Now, the girl that I took the idea from, she will tell you all the measurements and everything you need. I did it my way. So, you know, it's up to you really. Just measure your markers, whatever type of marker you're using, because this could be for any marker, or pencils, or I don't know, gel pens maybe. Maybe you have a collection of gel pens and you want to put them all together, you know. It could be for that. It could be for anything really. But for me, because a lot of people have their storage system for the Copics, and it's crazy. Everybody has a different idea. So I thought this was the very economical way. I didn't have to spend just one dime, because I had the paper, I had the glue gun, I had my tissue tape already, and I wanted to stop hoarding the paper, so I used my paper, and I had a few toilet papers that I was saving to do a mini, but I said, you know what, I rather work this out in a different way. So like I said, I did it from toilet paper. She did it from the rolls of the cleaning paper, you know, the big ones. She did that, and then she cut it actually with a saw, she cut the tubes. What I did was completely different. I took the toilet paper roll, which is like this big, and then I took another paper roll, and then I cut down this size that will complete the size that I wanted, that was 5.5. So I actually paste this little part to the rest of the tube. I don't have another tube to show you here, but that's what I did. This is actually part of that, because a toilet paper roll is like this big, so then you have to put a little bit more just to make that size. So it's up to you what you want to do. I was being creative. If you ask me why, like I said, why I didn't do a video about it, because I don't think it was not worth it. It was too long to do. But if you want me to make a video about it, guys, all you gotta do is ask me. You know, I might make a video if you all want me to do a video. But I will put the link for that girl, and then you watch her video and see what you think. And I hope you like my idea. And if you like what you see, please rate, comment, and subscribe. And thanks for watching. Goodbye.